Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and it is time for week 3, the final week of the free solo player expansion that they really never announced in Hearthstone. For the Lich King himself to be taken down. The Lich King awaits you in Top Ice Crown. Now, that means we won't be doing daily quests until later today, it seems, so it may be a long day for me. As I understand it, we're going to have to beat him with all 9 of the character classes. They're doing a tavern brawl, like solo raid thing.
I lay down Frostmourne and throw myself at your mercy. Spoiler, I will not.
Interesting. So, we get a card pack and we get Prince Arathis. Now, as I'm thinking in the lore, Prince Arathis is what the Lich King was before. So, we're getting a free thing that in Blizzard's mind is worth $10, and my mind is not worth anything, because I would never pay any money for any of these hero replacements, but... And then there's this extra part.
My mercy. You will press the concede button. And I will deny you.
So yeah, there's this tavern brawl going on where they give the Lich King 999,999 life, and then multiple players play the Lich King, and whatever damage you do to him reduces him, and any new players after you've played him, he has a little bit less life. Now, that seems like it would probably be pretty easy to find a strategy that makes infinite damage, particularly certain mage strategies where you can just get free fireballs and constantly do that. But apparently they may limit you to certain decks when you fight them too for this first raid. And it's only at a tavern brawl, so only the people in that specific area can actually play it, so everybody else is left out. So he's going to summon a 2/2 goal, pay close attention to his unorthodox strategy. He's a cheat. Let's just begin. So, we're picking what we are, so let's just start with my Merlin deck, not even make a change until we can see what he's doing. We'll probably have to build some kind of custom strategy deck, or at least pick one of our already built decks to see if this works.
Thrall versus the Lich King!
Blizzard also released a cute animated...
And the end. I am the new meta.
He's still talking a lot about the fourth wall breaking parts of Hearthstone. Yeah, they made this cute animated video promoting Hearthstone. Very Pixar-esque. Kind of misrepresents what the game is, though, in my opinion. Like, because it really doesn't talk about the game, and it seems very focused on trying to bring in very young kids, and there's really nothing in this game that would be particularly helpful or kind to new and young players. What was that? Set the minions in your opponent's hand and deck to 1/1. Well, that's only going to make that better, isn't it?
Job's done.
Yep. So I've already defeated one of his tricks.
No card can forestall my inevitable triumph.
Let's see. And how would we like to play this? This is a 1/1 now. So I can draw extra cards against it.
Job done.
Your demise is inevitable.
Now here's the
No
deal that'll
emote
be
can express
interesting
your
is if
shame.
Megafin turns out to be a 1/1. It's not in my deck or my hand. Let's see what he says when we greet him.
Greetings, friend. No one orders me around. Well played. No one orders me around.
Let's see, that's 5. That should leave us safe to play this. And then we can play these two to play some control and attack this.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Let's see. We could summon 4 more Murlocs. Not quite ready to do that. We could do this, and we could do this, or we could like play this early. But I don't quite want to do that. So how many of? Let's do this. That's 5. That leaves us enough here. Let's just leave it there, I think. I think we're fine at that point. And Megafin's gonna fill my hand with random Murlocs, which again will give me Murlocs that actually help. Yeah. Everything's gonna work rather well. Extra health lets me take out somebody. What's this character do? At the start of your turn, destroy a random enemy minion, and this one. Which means I can do this, and this, and that. And I've got extra room, so I'll just play that too. And I will do Blizzard and clear it off the thing, which doesn't even matter.
Job done.
And now we've got Megafin to play. Or we could just play Bloodlust next turn also. So far, Lich King's not proving to be too difficult, but I imagine I also haven't knocked him down. Let's see. Remove all your minions, death rattle, summon them all. That's different. Battlecry, remove all of your minions. Okay. How are we gonna do this? I suppose I can do both. So we'll do this and this. And he seems like he's immune right now, and that's not even what that says. So what's going on? Trap souls. just clear the board.
My weapon.
And now he has this new ability, deal 1 damage to the enemy hero, minus 1 damage each time. Plus 1 damage each time. Oh no. Talk about cheating. Remorseless winner.
Your tragic end.
So this isn't going to play well. I thought we were gonna play against him with all the heroes, but maybe that's not yet the case. Let's see, I only have one mana Murloc, so I might as well play something else. Let's see. Freeze a minion sounds good. Let's see. Death Rattle, add the Knights of the Frozen Throne card to your opponent's hand. That's not too bad. Freeze a character. So we'll freeze the freeze. And we've got a decent amount of damage on the board that he doesn't really have much he can do to get rid of. Let's see. Discover secret might not be a terrible move. See, Getaway Kodo. When somebody dies, sounds like a good move. Other Murlocs increasing their health. Give me another secret. Avenge. Doesn't sound too bad. And then random Murloc increase. And if I killed this guy with this guy, which I probably should have, then we would have gotten the Knights of the Frozen Throne. Right. Deal 1 damage won't work. So let's play this and start. We'll take old Markai, certainly. And go ahead and kill this. Freeze that guy. This guy can't attack. So we're gonna have to do this one, and then this one. Snap that. Clear the board, play control in the turn. But we certainly are on the countdown here. Oh, and this guy's dead. But maybe not. We need to play 6 mana here. Let's start with something simple. And this. Give my minions +1/+1. And here we go, adapt. Wind Fury.
Impossible! Impossible!
So now he's down to 5. And he's doing 5 damage to me. So he's gonna have to play control. But he's got nothing. Here we go. We can just play that. We need to get rid of 5 damage, which we can do, I think, easiest by doing this. And then this won't kill this guy because he doesn't take any damage. And then we can just get him down to the minimum. Let's see if he cheats here. Let's hold on to that and just in case he cheats and shows up with more health.
Darkness before me.
There we go. First try.
You did it, champion!
There must always be a Lich King.
So we've got a new Lich King boss we have to beat. The Thrall Deathseer, the shaman's mind was overwhelmed by voices, a cacophony of the dead. The Deathseer closed his eyes and uttered a single word, sleep. Well, are we gonna fight this guy or are we just being told story? Okay. Lich King defeated. Frozen Throne is yours, but an even greater challenge awaits.
Impossible. Impossible. What do you say? Best of 9?
Best of 9. Alright. Everybody strap in. You have conquered the Ice Crown. Defeat the Lich King with every class for a special reward. So, yep, you do have to defeat the Lich King for each one. And the remaining, of course, that was the Shaman. So, I'm just gonna try every deck I have and see if it has a chance. The Lich King didn't strike me as incredibly difficult.
Champion, look at what you've become. Are we really so different, you and I?
So if you just probably would be now would be a decent time to open that card pack too, just in case, because this is gonna take a while. And it may actually just not be doable. Like, some of these are going to prove to be a little difficult. Didn't really get in anything there. With the exception of legendaries, I kind of have all the cards from the Knights of the Frozen Throne expansion. It's just legendaries left, and that means a lot of dust would have to be created and a lot of packs would have to be opened. So let's choose, and I suppose the easiest way to do this, we did Murlocs. Let's just start with this druid, and then we'll do the hunter rogue. This way we will work our way through the order and not be confused. But I also am assuming I'm gonna have to think up some strategies.
I must protect the wild.
So like Prince Malchazar isn't going to really be.
Will not.
He's not going to be very helpful. That's not going to be very helpful. Lifesteal actually works fine. It may very well just be a case of we need to get a bunch of special 1 attack, 1 health cards to start with.
The legions I command.
Having legendaries of the 1/1 might do something interesting, but it might not.
I will dismantle your deck, and then your soul.
So unless he cheats in a different way. Yeah. That was different. Destroy all enemy minions that cost 3 or less wherever they are. Well, that's not really too bad considering most of my cards, although 9 of my cards were 3 or less. The other 2/3 of my cards aren't. So it kind of feels like they've programmed it to cheat in ways that aren't really helpful. Of course, I could easily get overpowered.
Each card you play brings you closer to oblivion.
So I suppose they just told us the Thrall Deathseeker story line and we're not actually gonna fight him. I guess I would assume, not really knowing, that I would assume that Thrall Deathseeker has shown up in World of Warcraft. And he has been a raid boss and already been fought. If not, that would also explain why people still seem to be more interested in the Lich King more than any other character. Let's see, lifesteal. We'll get that killed. And then this attacks both players until they have draw until they have 3 cards. That's not very useful. Put 1 of each secret from your deck into the battlefield. That's not going to be very helpful. We have the hero replacement card, which is not really that helpful either. Take control of a random enemy minion. Not quite ready for that.
Pick a card. Any card.
The dark path is my destiny.
I should meet you.
So I'm not fully sure what you can do with the druid. Board clears seem to be something that would be useful. Let's see. Transfer to something with taunt.
Frostmourne hungers.
So remove all of your minions and replace them with trapped souls. So he does a board clear effectively himself. For right now would be the perfect time to do this, but I don't have any traps anyways. It's worth testing. Nope, this guy has immunity. So that doesn't even work.
Go feed.
See, a lot of this, I assume, is just based on what happened in World of Warcraft. I guess World of Warcraft needs a new big bad guy. Something that would catch everybody's attention. This would be 8 damage if I played that right now. This lifesteal. Let's see. Summon a 5/5 skeleton and then resummon it. Summon another 5/5 skeleton and resummon it. Let's see. I guess I have to. You're gonna battle cry. Why did the battle cry not work?
The grave buys you no rest.
What is going on, game? Like, there's a character here, but he's missing. He's like totally missing. I can't interact with him. This game is glitched. And it didn't summon one for them either. Is there something thematically to do with the Lich King? Alright.
Winter is here.
It's still there. Okay, game. Crazy game. Skeletons. And he doesn't even lose durability. There's so many things here that it does that aren't even explained. Two scabs with taunt. We should play this next turn, I imagine. Ah! Seriously? What did you do to me, game? It like set me backwards. And I have cards that I didn't have before. Let's see what this does. Literally nothing. This is strange because the servers must just be slow. Like, I'm not even playing against anybody, so there's no reason why that should have happened. Let's see. 5/5. Could be a 5/5, could be a 5/6. I suppose we'll play this.
All realities, all dimensions,
and this. Well, that was the weirdest game I've ever played.
join me in the darkness.
In all honesty, I kind of would prefer to have just... let's just keep this interesting so we'll go through all the characters. I kind of prefer to just have to play him with each character, not defeat him with each character. And like, I get it, and I'm not super peeved about the idea of having to beat him with each character. Particularly on my North America's account where I have lots of cards. This is clearly going to be impossible for newer players though. Like, really, really impossible. And see, this quest may get obliterated. So he may cheat and destroy all my 1/1 creatures again. If that's the case, then
Job's done.
then I may lose.
Lonely hunter, strip away your little friends, and what is left to oppose me?
Deal 2 damage to your opponent for each minion in his deck. What? Straight up lost on the second turn. Let's just do that again and see what happens. It seems like maybe there's some... This might have to be randomized, which means you may just have to play him multiple times.
Let the hunt begin.
I am the beginning and the end. I am the new meta.
So let's see if he does that again. Because if he does, then we know there's no saving
Job's done.
playing this deck. I have to play to the opponent for each minion in their deck. Okay, so we know what we need to do. It's always the same. Alright, we need a beast deck that I think we can probably see if we can play secrets and spells. There's considerably less beasts on that deck, but I may very well have to have a deck full of just spells. And that's
Let the hunt
pretty
begin.
appropriate
I'll have mercy on the likes of you.
because most hunter decks are going to be full of minions.
The legions I
Of course, Prince Malchazar is not going to help with that.
I'll never tell.
We're gonna have to make a custom deck. Alright. So I had this deck that my fans wanted me to show off, which was called, what was it? Well, I don't see what it is. Let's take this custom warlock out. We'll just copy that to our clipboard so we can use that later. Get rid of this. And wait, here's the problem. If you click no here, it actually clears your clipboard, so I have to actually alt tab out into like Windows Notepad or something, paste it, then click no. Otherwise you will lose all of that. Now I particularly won't lose it because I have an application called Hearthstone Deck Tracker that I'm not using right now. That see. So if you can't have any buffs or very few buffs, we're gonna have to be rather careful what things we choose. Each time you play a beast, 7/1 cost minions. It's certainly gonna be a difficult decision here. Destroy all enemy secrets. Now, I think there probably is enough cards to play just secrets. Summon a couple random creatures, that makes a lot of sense. Destroy a random enemy minion, that makes a lot of sense. We're at 30 now. Another secret is revealed. So now we need to see. Get rid of spells that deal damage, or small amounts of damage at least. And go for other things. Is there something else we could do here? We could play Journey to Unguru, I suppose. Like, get rid of all of our cards and replace them with legendaries through the Golden Monkey. The other issue is we're gonna just have to consider what the better value of some of these things are. I don't have another one of these, and I don't care to craft another one of these. Right, so there's, if I can spell the word secret correctly, whenever secret is played, gain this. It makes a little sense to take 4 damage for this. And put a secret from your battlefield. I could take another 4 damage for that. Just trying to have more creatures in this deck that doesn't want you to have any creatures. And like, you could take 2 more damage and hold on to this and restore 4 health to your hero. I think that's as much as we can really do with secret manipulation. And then the last thing is the idea of the Golden Monkey. Because if I could pull that off, probably should just type in the word monkey, shouldn't I? That would work better. than typing in golden and getting a golden card. Elisa Starseeker. I guess I'll take out one Unleash the Hounds and put that in. There we go. Let's see how this plays. This is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy to start with. But now on the Druid, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm really uncertain there.
Let the hunt begin. Is it truly righteousness that drives you? I wonder.
Let's do full mulligan, try to get Elisa Starseeker, because we're gonna need that card as quickly as possible. Misdirection would only really help if he plays something incredibly powerful, and then I can misdirect it back into his face. So 12 damage to start with.
For the Lich King.
Job done.
Now putting this back in the hand doesn't really do anything, except for waste his time.
Embrace the light.
Job's done.
Start trying to.
That was your most pathetic turn. And you've had some bad ones.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
So, bear trap, snake trap, attack this guy to potentially save ourselves some health.
Job done.
And this should do 4. Sadly, it's not +4 per secret.
How long can this go on?
So, play this. And play this. And see, already I kind of feel like Elisa Starseeker is the only thing that's gonna work. You can play Defile. Yay for that. But explosive trap, misdirection. I can do damage, so I suppose that works.
None shall rise.
Why does he have the Black Knight? Seriously. Like, you kind of only can have Elisa Stormseeker, and that's it. And when he plays this, it's always a full board, well, 6 of these frozen souls. Misdirected him right into his own enemy, which doesn't really do anything. I could play Defile right now, but that wouldn't work. It would kill one and protect me, but not and then the other way. Add random beast cards to our hands. What card was that I just played? Ball of Spiders? Hmm. So far we've learned my Murloc deck can beat the Lich King rather easily, but other decks not so much. So Ball of Spiders proved itself to be really useful. Sadly, I'd have to use 100 dust to have another one of them. Hope I don't regret that. We need to get rid of some things. So let's get rid of this character and probably the Secret Keeper too. I don't want to get rid of the Secret Keeper quite yet, but we probably are going to end up doing that. So, what secrets did we toss out? Maybe secrets are the wrong way to go with this. Maybe I should focus more on summoning. Summoning creatures, because that's what we're trying to do. Secrets cost 0. That would be nice to have, but let's not do that. In a lot of ways, maybe I should just try to play cards that would draw more cards, but I don't think there's a lot of spells that works like that. And I suppose at a certain point I might just, you know, go through each character class and say this is gonna take a while, like a week or two. That they certainly seem to have decided to make this be a long-term goal instead of a what you would expect a short-term goal to be. So, and I wanted to keep it a little bit more varied and not just constantly try the same thing over and over again. That did 8 damage that time, which is a little bit better.
Embrace the light.
Job done.
Dark path is my destiny.
And this guy can summon skeletons. Whenever a friendly secret is revealed. Explosive trap. And misdirection. And we'll go ahead and attack. We're in a decent position right now.
I should meet you.
Is it always the 5th turn that he plays the weapon? Okay. This, and then this, and just attack the face, I suppose. This.
I'll never tell.
And we really don't need a second character.
I hunt alone.
The light shines.
Go ahead and play this.
Embrace the light.
And see, I don't even know if we need another character, so let's just leave this guy on the field. It's now the 7th turn, I believe, for him. And he hasn't played it, so it's 7th turn he plays this every time. So 6th turn, I should have held on to something. I'm not sure exactly what. Like, unless I had Defile, which I don't. Like, I don't know what to do here. I can attack, but I don't even see a reason to do that. I really wish these characters would heal themselves. Okay, well, at the very least I can get rid of that guy. We can just slowly work his way down. Could we potentially have him run out of cards? I don't think so. So he's slowly wearing me down, but I'm about to lose. And see, even if this didn't kill me, something else would, then
To my side.
So I think this is going to prove to be unlikely to get done today. There's certainly, I think I'm just gonna point out strategies that I think will work, and then like I think clear the case is we need things that summon, and the Elisa Starseeker concept, you know, shuffle the map to the golden monkey, makes some sense, but I think there's more to it. Like another ball of spiders. Did I not put the ball of spiders that I just crafted in this deck? Oh my goodness. But that's kind of it. Unless there's more summon cards I just don't have. Yeah, Piranha Launcher probably would work. As well as anything else. No. I'm looking at all the cards. This does feel very cheatery. I don't know what else you do. As like, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem like you could just make a Murloc card, a Murloc deck in each character class, and that would be typically what I would plan to do. Is just take my average Murloc deck and try it in everything. But no, that's not gonna work because he's gonna do something different. Let's move on to the next character class and just see how he cheats for each character class. We've seen Druid. I don't even remember how he cheated in Druid. He destroyed everything that was 3 mana or less, and then Hunter he did 2 damage for every minion you had, and in Shaman he turned everything into a 1/1, which hurt the Murloc deck not at all. Let's move on to the Rogue and let's see how he cheats there. Yeah, and I think since this is gonna take a while, like a month, I would bet. I wouldn't be surprised if people are every now and then still working on beating the Lich King when the next expansion comes out.
Is that your deck? It looks like a plea for help.
Let's see. This very well may work. Well, that's only for 1 turn, though. And you're always going to go first, right? So, there are some factors that you can plan for. He's always going to play the Frostmane on the 7th turn. As soon as you get rid of all of those Frozen Souls, his hero ability is going to change. Let's see. Combo, return a friendly minion to your hand. Combo summon a 2/1. He's unlikely to cheat in a way that would just destroy everything on your field on this 2nd turn. And even if he did do that, that would just mean he's going easy on you.
Rogue. Where would you be without your tricks?
Destroy every spell in your opponent's hand and deck. How many did that destroy? Ooh, a decent amount. Let's see, that's 10 cards gone. But since this is mostly a combo deck, that's not as bad as you would think.
Here we go.
I could play this and destroy his Frostmane on the 7th turn, so I'm gonna hold on to this guy. And just do this. Play a little control. Attack this. Attack the face.
You play cards the way my father ran his kingdom. Weakly.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
Well, this certainly would work now. Let's do that since we lost a bunch of cards anyways.
Do you have the artifact?
I think that makes a lot of sense. Anytime he's gonna destroy a bunch of cards playing Elisa Starseeker makes sense. Now I have to draw the golden monkey, but actually a very high chance of drawing the golden monkey because there's only 19 cards. Let's see, Battlecry do 2 damage, Battlecry do 2 damage. We have 5. And so I'm gonna have to do this and then this. I would kill both of those to save myself 5 health. I don't think that's particularly worth it.
Here we go.
And this guy, I think, can't be targeted by spells anyways.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
So we're about
Lich King.
2 more turns. So just try to hold up our health. Let's see. This. And
Here we
use this. Play this. Kill that guy. And then attack there. That'll
Job's done.
anti-magic spells. Next turn he plays Frostmare. So
Here we go.
I want to waste my weapon.
Done.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. It seems like his weapon has immunity too, so this will be interesting to see if this gets around it or not. Nope. Sadly, it doesn't defeat that. And give +1/+1 to divine minions, or do 2 damage instead.
Here we go.
Job's done.
You've got to have that board clear. Without
Here
it,
we
you're
go.
doomed. Deal 1 damage. This way. Deal 2 damage. There. In the turn. What was his cheat? His cheat was he got rid of spells. So for the rogue without any spells, what could we do? Let's see. Where are you? Here you are. So it's not going to be incredibly different. Could be a pirate deck, I suppose. I don't know how you do board clear otherwise, so let's take a poisonous while we're at it. Sure. Add a random class card from your opponent's class. Maybe steal some cards. That's a combo card that's probably not worth. Jade Golems. Another pirate. Another stealth and poisonous. Add some razor petal spells to your hand. That probably will work. Add card steals. Damage. Add a weapon to your hand later. Let's see. Give another friendly mech +2/+2. Interesting. Stealth. Give a friendly minion poisonous. Let's get rid of the card steals. Unless we could steal his weapon, which would be interesting. That would certainly be interesting if we could do that. More, I'm just thinking poisonous and less combo. I'm thinking poisonous and pirates. During a turn, your weapon doesn't lose durability. And getting my weapons more attacks, not inherently the best thing. There we go. Let's take that for board clear. Yeah, I'm moving away from the idea of pirates. 50% chance to choose a friendly minion. And see, if I had like Vanish, if I could get Vanish and fill his hand. Should I play a Cthulhu deck? That is certainly a consideration. Could also play things like Divine Shields. I could just also probably play a Murloc deck. That also... Let's see. Without Megafin... Doomsayer. Why not? Yeah, put him in there. Sadly can't afford to have a second Doomsayer. And things that are board clears. Kinda is all I need, isn't it? So what if I played Mana Wraith? Or Lore Walker Cho? That ain't a bad idea either. Well, you know what? Better than any of this? I have a better idea. I have a better idea than any of this. That might have worked. But, on the other hand, what if I just did this? What if I got the card? Apparently I can't spell Eliza. Here. And then I did this. Every single spell. This is a total rogue renounced deck. There is a warlock concept called where you can renounce darkness, and it gets rid of everything besides everything that's a warlock class card. So just look quickly, make sure all of these are spells. This seems insane, but watch. This is gonna probably be pretty cool. Let's move over and take this custom rogue and play. Unless I don't understand how that card works. How the golden monkey works. Which I think I do.
None can escape my fury.
Is it truly righteousness that drives you?
Now it's probably would be better still to start off with this card. Discover a death rattle card. Next spell you cost. Let's do this. There you go. Ragnaros the Flame Lord. And might as well play this.
I can play that.
And then in the turn.
I'm out of cards.
So I'm immediately out of cards. And so I'm gonna take fatigue. I probably shouldn't have held on to this card, honestly. I should have not mulliganed and held on to what I had before. Particularly if I could have played a counterfeit coin and
justice is mine.
And a couple more Discover Death Rattle card spells.
And it's cold.
This is gonna be a tight thing to survive.
You have the artifact.
So now there's one spell in here. When I play it next turn, it's gonna put the golden monkey in our deck and draw a card.
I'm out of cards.
So, shuffle golden monkey, draw a card. And fortunately, your hand in deck with legendary minions. No, this doesn't work. This is... I've made a mistake. Mistakes were made.
A tactical error.
So no one orders me around.
I'm down to 3 health. I play this. It does nothing. Okay. I can fully heal my hero next turn. And that's only if I survived. Which I won't. So that was a terrible strategy. I thought it would work, but no. So yeah, you're gonna have to find cards that summon cards. Jade's Lowwalker Cho is probably a heavy card you would want, and then just try to power through it. If you did try a Murloc deck, I suppose it might work. Let's give it a try. We're trying, I guess, everything a couple times until I'm satisfied that I can will either have to spend a lot of effort to get it done, or it simply is not likely to ever be done. Let's see. Take that. Definitely take those. Take these. Discover some more Murlocs. Board clears. Summon 3/1/1 Murlocs. What else do we need? Give a friendly Murloc some upgrades. Summon some more Murlocs. I have enough room for discover a new better hero power. Not a bad idea. 0 mana things, or go with something different. Alright. So do I want to draw 2 cards? That's probably not a bad idea. Draw. There we go. Murlocs won it for us before, but that was with Megafin. We'll see if Murlocs can win with the Rogue. Wouldn't be surprised if Murlocs can win with a lot of these. I don't know if each of these symbols on the sword mean anything, or if it's just going to always fill in the from the left to the right.
None can escape my fury.
Is that your
Mindbreaker might
It
work,
looks like a
like
plea
for a
for
little bit, and that is a new card, so. But how much would it help, really? It doesn't destroy his 7-turn move, certainly. It would only stop him from summoning a couple of 2/2 ghouls and doing damage to me after I destroy all of the souls. So that destroyed no cards this time. Let's go ahead and power up this one. And 3rd turn I can give him more health.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
And that lets me kill this guy without killing any of my characters. Nice.
Who built that deck for you?
That's
They
new.
think you were fighting Hogger.
For the Lich King.
Let's see. Add a random death rattle minion. So I'm probably gonna lose this guy. But maybe not. Maybe he'll prioritize. Interesting, he did prioritize something differently. So, kill this. Are Murlocs really gonna win for everything? It's possible that they won't certainly work for
Justice is mine.
for the hunter. You can't play Murloc deck on that, but it seems like you could do a lot of the other ones. Alright. Do I want to do 1 damage or just do something like this? Like, I'm perfectly fine taking 1 damage here because then I'm just gonna heal. And see, he's got 2 more turns before he's even able to play his next move. I could probably just powerhouse him. Like, I might be able to beat him next turn. Particularly if I draw the character that adapts Murlocs and gives them all Wind Fury. Looming Presence. 6 armor, draw 3 cards. I feel like the game specifically gave that to him. Alright. That's what I thought I needed. Let's go ahead and get rid of this before we do anything else. Taunt, plus 3 health. There we go.
Justice is mine.
Wow.
Frostmourne hungers. Did you want anything?
So he made it to the 7th turn. Which might have been a problem if this hadn't happened. 6, 6, 6, and this, and this.
Justice is mine.
Let's see. So Mindbreaker, I guess, would work right now. You are immune if you control a trapped soul, and so is your weapon, apparently.
Job done.
Give another friendly minion +1/+1. Easy enough to pull that off. Add a Death Rattle minion to your hand. And we may just be slightly short here. 1 short.
Justice is mine.
You should just go ahead and concede at this rate. 2 out of 9 down, unless he figures out some strategy. Let's see. 3. Kill that guy. Give me a Death Rattle minion. We'll go ahead and play that.
champion.
There must always be a Lich King.
Oh, I see. So each time I defeat the Lich King, my character turns into the new Lich King. So in the World of Warcraft story canon, is Lich King who actually replaced him? Valeria the Hollow disappeared into the night, her shade and shadows see all, and none are safe from her icy blade. And sadly, I don't think you're gonna be able to ever see that image again without beating a Lich King a second time. And that certainly seems like it's just filling in. So next, we were going down this way. We tried Druid, we tried Hunter. Probably not gonna get that done. We can try Warrior. Let's play this crazy weapon deck I have on Warrior. Now, if he takes all the spells away from the rogue, I kind of suspect he won't do that for the mage.
Truly righteousness that drives you. I wonder.
This is probably not any of the cards I need to start with. None of his cheats have helped me in any way, too, so it's not a scenario where he gets rid of a bunch of my cards and then rewards me with 10 mana crystals.
Warrior, you will make a marvelous death knight once I have broken you.
So he's just gonna gain 100 armor. I think we can deal with that. If we can get this guy really, really powerful and do a massive amount of damage. Now there's really no way to get rid of armor.
How do you shuffle those cards without feeling sorry for yourself?
This guy will have unlimited attacks, so I could probably play these and it work pretty well.
Die, landlubber.
Maybe I should just, in this case, try to have him run out of cards.
Job's done.
Blood and plunder.
Job's done.
It's almost like it sort of doesn't even matter what he does these first couple times. However, this is going to matter kind of greatly. Let's just cross our fingers and hope we did this right.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
Sadly, I have to just end this turn and hope I can survive for the next turn. I probably should have killed something like this, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. See, that gives me this whole turn to work around that solution. Gain stats equal to your weapons. How about discard all my weapons and become a 1714? Well, that certainly didn't work, so I shouldn't have bothered to play that weapon. And then we'll just end the turn, but I can't imagine he doesn't just immediately attack me there. And let's see. Does Murloc change anything if I was to switch this? Let's see. In the case of Warrior, if I was to play Murloc, I would have to do a lot more damage. But there's... If you play a minion, deal 1 damage to it. They're still running into a lot of bugs in Hearthstone, making the cards say they're new when they're not. Gain 5 armor, deal 1 damage to a minion for each armor you have. That's about... The Shield Slam is about the only thing that exists. Gain 10 armor, reduce this, but at the cost of the minions. Like, there's certainly cards that will have taunt and enrage and things like that, but I've never seen anything that says destroy. Like, I wish I had this card actually. Nothing really like that destroys an opponent's armor. Armor's safe. So, let's say we came in here and let's try Mindbreaker. That's an idea at least. It might be the trick. So I just need to figure out what I want to get rid of. Otherwise, this is a Reno deck, so I can't get rid of too many things. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that. And put in 1 Mindbreaker into my Enrage armor. But then I think we're probably just gonna move on. Like, I don't see myself succeeding without putting many efforts into it and just getting lucky. And there's not even a lot of opportunity to get lucky. This is one of those scenarios where where it would have been better if all the characters had an instant win condition card instead of only one character having that, and it's a hero replacement card that that's a legendary that I don't even have.
Job's done.
So 3rd turn I play this. He's mostly got he won't have much he can do.
Winter is here, and it's cold. Let's start some trouble.
My power is not so easily eclipsed.
So it doesn't even work. It doesn't even work. Okay, so Mindbreaker's pointless. So many cards. He's cheating. Taunt.
I have an axe to grind.
It begins.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
And see, that really doesn't make as much sense as it should. Because of it is someone summons.
Serve the Lich King.
Start running.
Like, they just introduced Mindbreaker, and it should work. They introduce cards that aren't even helpful in your own solo, in your own expansion.
Leaving time.
Let's see.
Armor made to fit.
Battle Cry, do 1 damage to all minions. If I do that, and I think we're good. I think that's as good as we can do. And so you can play this standard way of playing things. Maybe the Lich King himself is the way to win.
The seas belong to us.
I don't see a real reason to kill this. He'll probably say something interesting when I play the Lich King.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise. Well, hello, handsome. I look good.
I don't have a real reason to attack again, so I'm just gonna end the turn. Destroy a minion, your hero takes damage equal to that health. So I'm gonna attack this and then play this. And he's back. Interesting, I didn't realize that was gonna work that way.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Let's see, play this,
Of obliteration.
this, and this. Now here's the problem, is this is gonna start doing just more and more damage.
For the Lich King.
And he has 15 more cards. So the strategy doesn't really seem like it works.
Ready to flee.
Back to work.
How was I gonna do this? I suppose I was gonna do something like this. And then
Annihilate.
do something like this. Gain +1/+1 for each damaged minion, so that'll get me a few power-ups.
Spirits, I will guide you.
No, I don't really, like, I don't see it. I just don't see a way to win here. And see, I don't even really see a lucky solution, something. I'm not gonna gain any armor if I kill this guy, but it's probably worth doing this. And see, that does that. Give adjacent minions +2 health. That is that. If he can find a way to do 2 damage, which he will, he's won. It's time to move on to the next class. Some of these, I don't even know. Like this just strikes me as something we're not gonna have completed. So next character on the list that we haven't tried would be the mage. Let's see how he cheats with the mage. I may have to just look at a complete list of all the characters to make sure we've played him with all of them.
You asked for it.
Your anguished cries will be a testament to my legend-level play.
It would be nice if there was just a pity timer here, and if you lost against the Lich King by one character class, let's say even a large amount of times, like 50 times, after that it would just say I give up and let you win. There might be something in there like that, but that is pure speculation on my part.
I should meet you.
This is a Battlecry elemental deck.
I alone hold sway over the bitter chill of death.
So is he gonna destroy all my frost? Oh, no, he's gonna give me 1 health.
I should meet you.
So, Reno Jackson? Like, you have to play Reno Jackson right now? Which you wouldn't be able to do? You see, this might actually be a Reno Jackson deck. Either random mage spell, or play this. And I imagine playing this will help. Clearly this is gonna require you to freeze a lot of people. But also, I just don't know how you...
When Earth moves, empires fall.
Like, when we get to the 7th turn, I have no idea how that's gonna be workable.
The dark path is my destiny.
So maybe win before the 7th turn. Destroy your opponent's weapon and draw cards. We could try that. Be interesting. Alright. So we play this to kill this one. We play this to freeze this one. We play this to kill that one. And attack.
The dark path is my destiny.
Deal 2 damage, add 1 to elemental. And freeze that one. And play this. Wizard kills a lot of things. Ice block. So ice block now. And hit it, freeze it. No, actually that didn't freeze it. I should have hit the other guy, shouldn't I? And see, I'm gonna play this and it's not gonna work. Again. And if that's the case, the level of cheating is high. I kinda hope they never top this.
A pathetic attempt.
So, I was able to draw 3 cards based on that, but I wasn't able to actually destroy it. And see, without that ice block, just game over. And it's totally game over now. Each player has 15 seconds on their turn. That's not gonna do anything. Silence a minion. Like, literally none of these cards help. 2 damage to a random minion and freeze it. Like, if you played an elemental card,
Job's done.
and it seems almost like this is something you would want the priest to run into, not the mage. Hey. If I was gonna come over here and make a mage deck and it's all around healing, I don't even think there's that many cards. Like, they're all neutral cards. After you cast a spell, give it +1 health, restore 4 health to each hero. You could do that. At the end of your turn, give another friendly minion +1 health, restore 5 health to the enemy hero, gain 1 health. End of your turn, restore 1 health to your hero. So we could play this and this. And I guess we'll just start with that. This and this. And spending the effort to do this. See, that's not what I wanted. Is going to fill up your field. Guess we'll create another one of these. I wasn't planning on making cards. If you control secret, restore 4 health. We can probably do that. 2. Restore 4 health to your hero.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
Inspire, restore 4 health to your hero. More health to your hero. More health to your hero. For each enemy minion, restore 2 health to your hero. And see, there's not even cards that would get really powerful for that. See, Reno Jackson doesn't even make the most sense. Let's see, freeze is the other phrase to consider. Freeze an enemy, freeze a character. Freeze an enemy, if it deal 2 damage to a random enemy and freeze it. If something's already frozen, deals 4 damage, deal 3 things and freeze it. Freeze a character by this minion. Your hero power also freezes. So we can start with that. Battle cry, freeze the character. It's probably not as good as this. Freeze all enemy minions. After you cast a spell, freeze a random enemy minion. Blizzards. Blizzard definitely probably needs to be in this collection. I'm gonna get rid of this for this because I'm at this rate not going to have any secrets. Sigh of lack of satisfaction there. Not really satisfied with that concept. Of the 4 or 5 Lich King cards I've seen that you get for playing the Lich King, none of them have been so crazy or stand up in my mind as being helpful in this scenario. A lot of these fights don't feel very possible. Not in a realistic amount of time. I wouldn't be surprised if some people are stuck at beating him with 1 or 2 characters for months and months and months, and I think that's kind of what they meant to. Maybe that's also why this is free and not being advertised really at all, is because they realized they had gone way overboard with the Lich King. But it wouldn't have been a lot of adjustments. If this only took me to 15 health, I imagine things would go differently. I've already lost, by the way. Hey, you want to talk about impossible? There you go. 2 of the battles pretty much you can lose on the first or second turn.
You asked for it.
Your anguished cries will
So
be a testament
you have to
my
have
legend
something
level play.
you can play that will play as a taunt, I imagine. or freeze an enemy. So don't play this right now in the turn. You basically have to have this.
Job's done.
No, we played differently that time.
Spirits, I will guide you.
So at the start of your turn, destroy a random minion. Well, if that's the case, fine.
Nice to meet you.
We can do this, this, and this.
My master calls.
And the only thing I can do is this.
Chill out.
That gets me to the 5th turn.
The dark path is my destiny.
This would get me 6. This would get me 8, so...
Job's done.
So now I'm up to 9.
Some still fun.
This would get me 8. This would get me 8. And I'm just waiting till the 7th turn. But don't have time for that. Moving on. I think I've got the right feel with this too. It's like this isn't doable. In a similar way, for new players, this guy is not doable at all. Like, he only takes damage with weapons. So if you are a new free-to-play account with not almost every single weapon in a warrior deck, you can't win. You just don't have enough weapons with enough durability to do the damage necessary. So that was the mage. Let's move on to the priest and see how he cheats there. So this will be an interesting video, I suppose. At the beginning, we got a very quick victory. Here later, not so much any victories.
And the end. I am the new meta.
Would a Murloc have worked with the mage? Maybe a little bit. Not really. No, I don't think so, because if you did play Murlocs all over the place, you're going to run into the issue of them slipping by 1 damage.
Silence, priest. The light will be deaf to your cries for mercy.
Your opponent can't emote. Seriously?
Silence.
Was there some trick to emoting that I
Zip it.
wasn't realizing?
Job's done.
All right, zip it. Zip. Silence.
So it goes into a cycle of several.
Nice to meet you.
See, this almost makes me feel like there might have been a secret where if you just constantly was if you were constantly emoting, maybe the Lich King would just give up or concede. Let's see.
In the light's name. Why not both?
Just make sure I play correctly here.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
How many fingers do you see?
Why not both?
Let's see, I could kill this, or I could just leave everything alone. Or I could heal this and not summon a light spawn. I'm just gonna leave it and see what he does.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Deal 1 damage to all minions. Let's see.
Does this hurt?
If I do this and then do this, and then do this, he'll heal. So I did not play correctly there at all, but whatever.
The dark path is my destiny.
At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion a +3. Let's try this, see what happens.
Voodoo I do.
In turns trigger twice.
Does this hurt? Why not both?
So, in all seriousness, it looks like any priest deck wins your death. You just have to find a priest deck that will win. Holy Nova to the heal, or the guy. Let's go ahead and play this first.
The frozen wastes rise. Well, hello, handsome. I look good.
There you go. Army of Darkness might work. I probably should have waited a turn there.
The dark path is my destiny.
He's got him really, really powered up. Try this.
How many fingers do you see?
Job's done.
These two worked well together, but I'm about to lose. And since all he does is silence your hero, which it almost feels like the priest in the storyline must have been silenced in World of Warcraft. That way he couldn't cast a spell and heal the Lich King or something. Because that's the only thing that really makes any sense as to why he's doing that. He's not really changing anything, so I just need to kind of get lucky.
In the light's name.
Just have my standard priest deck that
Face the light.
I should beat you.
I suppose I could get Arachni Soul Priest in this deck, and then turn my heals into damage. I could get Prophet Valen in this deck and double my spell damage and spell healing. Simple things that I could certainly do.
How long can this go on? How long?
If I had a spell damage +1, that would be nice. Alright.
Don't be shy.
I probably should have cast that in a different order. Played better.
The dark path is my destiny.
Store 2 health to all friendly characters. Can I do this and that? No. So start by doing this. Doing this. And then doing this.
Job's done.
Just play board control. Seventh turn. Let's see. So here's my thought. Double this health in the next turn. That might work well. Or at least double one of these characters' health. Let's see. Play this. Double the health. And play this.
It's playtime.
And
Where shall I strike?
I think I'll just end the turn here. I thought they'd play differently. Here you go. Whenever I draw a card, reduces cost.
Where shall I strike?
Deal 1 damage to all minions. This is lifesteal, so I actually should have played it first.
Job done.
So this really isn't a case of like the other battles. I think I could beat this. I just think it's gonna take a few tries. I think I'm gonna have to get really careful and probably move some things around. There's seemingly only 3 like things to work around on this. Is whatever cheat he does on the 2nd turn, what he does on the 7th turn to bring in the trapped souls, and what happens after that and before the 7th turn are slightly predictable, but vary up a little. And see, if I play the hero replacement right now, what does that accomplish? Like, I don't think it accomplishes anything. Don't want this guy doing 2 damage to me. No, so we'll do this. Then end the turn. And see, he's still got me killed in 3 or 4 turns. And yeah, certainly I could try to power up this guy and have a really powerful light spawn, which is a typical strategy for priest. It might be worth it to look at all the hero replacement cards and see if they would help. Copy of 5/5, copy of you.
Riders of the frozen wastes, rise.
And I'm dead.
My master falls.
So let's take a moment to look at that. If we limit ourselves to the Frozen Thrones and go to crafting, the Druid hero replacement, which I do have, didn't really help the fact that it destroyed all the cards that cost 3 or less. This card works around another legendary that turns your choose one options into both, and so it doesn't seem like there's anything there. This hero replacement is deal 2 damage to all enemy minions, but you craft a custom zombies. I believe this absolutely would help you beating with the hunter. In fact, it may be the only way you can win with the hunter. So, more evidence to my growing theory that the Lich King can't actually be beat unless you have some really lucky cards. Let's see. Mage. I believe I have Mage's hero replacement. Summons a 3/6 battle water elemental. Your elementals have lifesteal this game. That is fine. Also, it deals 1 damage, and if it kills a minion, it summons the water elemental. All of these would work if you could make it to the 9th turn, but that doesn't solve the inherent problem of having to survive to the 9th turn with 1 health. Not likely to happen. In fact, Mage seems impossible. It's just crazy difficult. And usually you would think Mage would be the easiest things. Now, for the Paladin, which we haven't tried yet, having the hero power to summon the 4 horsemen and immediately win the game, clearly useful, unless he cheats in some way that makes that not useful. For the Priest, the replacement here is destroy all minions with 5 or more attack. Hero power do 2 damage. After you play a card, refresh this. So, the battle cry itself doesn't really help too much against the Lich King. Playing this potentially 4 times at most if you had a bunch of coins per turn. That's slightly helpful, but not crazy helpful. See, the Rogue hero replacement. We won with the Rogue, but Battlecry gains stealth until your next turn, and a passive hero power during your turn. You have a shadow reflection in your hand, and they don't really explain what that means, but it means you can play a card, and then the card you play is duplicated as a shadow reflection, which means you can play 2 cards for the one you drew. And maybe there's a limitation there. I don't remember that it is the first card you play per turn and not just every card. Not incredibly helpful, this ability, because you have to play this on the 9th turn, and by that point you're probably close to winning anyways. Now, Shaman was the other one we already won with, and that hero replacement, transform your minions into random ones that cost 2 more, and then transform a single friendly minion into a random one that costs 1 more per turn. Very random hero replacement card. I don't think it would have helped too much. It would have been slightly helpful against the Lich King, since he made everything 1/1. You could start transforming everything into things that were their real attack. Warlock we haven't played yet, but the Warlock hero, summon all the friendly demons that died this game, and a hero power of a lifesteal and dealing 3 damage. That'd be actually pretty useful. And then Warrior, equip a 4/3 Shadowmourne that also damages adjacent minions. Like, if you could equip that and then get it from a 4/3 up to a 6/3, then you could kill potentially all of the trapped souls in 2 turns. You attack one in the middle that kills 3, because 1 and then the other 2 on the side for 2 damage to your face. And then there would only be 3 left on the second turn to attack again. And then Blade Storm deals 1 damage to all minions, which might also be helpful, but not incredibly helpful. So you have 2 new cards. And I bet they're not new, actually. Let's get back to the game. We'll give everything a couple tries, but I'm ready to give up. This is going to take a lot of concentration, a lot of efforts, a lot of just probably banging your head in against a wall. We'll play this Warlock, and then apparently I don't even have a Paladin deck right now. I must have deleted my Paladin deck for some reason. Yeah, this custom Paladin, for instance. I need to go look and see what the deal with that is. I had a Paladin deck. I had a pretty good Divine Shield Paladin deck, and I deleted it, I think. So this is a Warlock discard renounce. Maybe I don't think actually this is the renounce deck. So whenever you discard cards, there's a couple of cards you can have that will make you draw more cards and or buff up. This tiny Knight of Evil buffs up +1/+1 every time you discard a card. And let's see, destroy a friendly minion and gain +2/+2.
It's a party.
Is it worth playing on the first time?
Set aside your pitiful hand. The terrors you command will soon serve me.
Deal 2 damage to each duplicate in the opponent's deck.
I should meet you.
So that's not too bad. I could make a Reno deck and take no damage.
One more.
Now, just for the regular strategies is, I suppose, the question. We'll want to find out. Well, this is gonna suck. But I guess I really don't have a choice. This in the turn.
The dark path is my destiny.
So now we've got our buff, which means we can kill this, and we can kill this. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Darn it, not the random enemy I wanted to deal 4 damage to. Let's see, we could kill this guy or we can just wait. And I guess I should just wait. And drawing a card makes no sense.
None shall pass.
That didn't work either time. So we've totally lost.
The truth is in here.
Job's done.
So, in a weird way, just a Reno deck would work pretty well. Let's see. First of all, let's go to this custom paladin. What was the deal with this paladin? This is a mid-range paladin. I was going to show off people. People were asking me to play mid-range. And so we'll fix that in a second. But Warlock, I'll just bring in my old deck. Spend all of your mana, summon that. Let's see. You have 600 minions, gain +4/+4. Play that, definitely. Play that, 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 that. That, that, that. So this is just kind of your typical Reno deck. It only has one card of everything. Which isn't very difficult to actually do. Taunt, destroy one of your mana crystals. Deal 9 damage, randomly split amongst all characters. Discard, summon it. Whenever this takes damage, summon an imp. Restore, deal 2 damage to all minions. After you summon a minion, gain 1 attack. Maybe discard a card. Renounce darkness, is that really what I want? Might not be a bad idea. Defile. Give it deal 3 damage. And instead have one of those. Discard, Curse of her fam. Let's get rid of this. There's still a lot of things to, like Fell Cannon, Fist of Jaraxxus, Void Terror. Let's destroy a minion in one of your mana crystals. Not a terrible idea. Destroy another random enemy. Give your demons +1/+1. Hellfire. Yeah, definitely want Hellfire. Or Implosion. Put that in there. Taunt at 4. Deal 5 damage to your hero. Destroy a friendly minion to adapt. Destroy a minion and to deal its damage to all others. I'll take that. There's just a lot of stuff. A lot of different cards. I suppose you could play a lot of taunt characters that have these Tar Lurker abilities. That might work too. Just doing as much as possible. Deal 5 damage to all characters. Sure. Massive amounts of damage. Destroy all minions on the 8th turn. Hmm. 3 damage to all other characters. And last thing we need is Reno. And so what's going to leave for Reno? We'll just give it this 4 damage to a minion. So this will be a dangerous gamble on doing damage. But I think that's pretty much all you need to do.
Gul'dan versus the Lich King.
Let's see, we've got this for the 8th turn.
I am the beginning and the end.
Destroy a minion.
I am the new meta.
So I just need to stay alive long enough. I don't know how many cards ended up actually having that discard ability.
Job done.
So he plays a coin there.
For the Lich King.
Choose an enemy minion at the start of your turn, destroy it.
Job's done.
Death Rattle, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. That'll work. If I can get something really powerful and play this with it, that'd be nice too. Just kind of trying to survive. 2 damage to all enemy minions. This is probably fine to play right now.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Destroy a friendly minion deals attack to everybody. This is an interesting choice right now, but whatever. Makes for a board clear. Destroy a minion in one of your mana crystals. I don't think that's really necessary. Destroy a friendly minion. Deal 2 damage to all minions except demons. Here's an interesting idea. Like, if I do play Twisting Nether and it destroys all minions, I'm gonna have to start over after that point. So if he uses his attack to kill this guy, which he very possibly might, this is a good point to play this.
The dark path is my destiny.
Choose a friendly minion, destroy it, and a random enemy. Okay, the only card I can play right now is this.
Relax. It's a party.
Deal 2 to 4, summon a 1/1 imp for each. Choose a friendly minion, destroy it, and a random enemy. And in the turn. Interesting sacrifices.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
Let's see. Destroy this minion. Deal 2 damage to a minion. And then this. And then this. And then hope I don't hit myself in the face too often. I've lost. Well, I have no interest in trying that anymore, so yeah, switch over to my Hearthstone deck tracker app, which I guess is not even open, and start loading that up for a second. So something like that I think might work, but a lot of tweaking, certainly. A lot of tweaking is necessary. Let's see. Paladin. Custom Paladin, last used 12. No, that's it. Shield, silver, 1 charge. Version 1.1. Export to Hearthstone. Copy all. And what is my screen doing right now? What in the world is my screen doing? Let me fix this, I think, by just exiting out. There we go. That fixed that. I don't know what OBS is doing. There. So now we've got our Paladin deck back. It's a Divine Shield, Silverhand Recruit deck designed to do cool things. And so now I have something to play with the Paladin. Let's see. Just, I guess this isn't even where you would want to look. Now, we've tried the Mage, we've tried the Shaman, we've tried the Druid, we've tried the Warlock, Hunter, Warrior, Rogue, and Priest. We've succeeded on the Rogue and the Shaman. So only the Paladin is left. Let's give it a try. See how he cheats. I guess this is the opposite of leaving them to want more game design. This is the leave them with the impossible puzzle game design, which you don't see a lot in big games. You see things like that in things like Candy Crush, where certain levels are impossible actually, and the game cheats in the same way. Or there's been some other examples of cards that or games that just at the end have a really difficult boss, huge difficulty spikes. So depending on how he cheats here will affect a lot of things. Probably shouldn't play this first, so we'll just start with this and see what happens. There's a lot of 1 health creatures here because they get Divine Shield.
Protect you here, Paladin. Nothing will protect you.
Whenever an enemy dies in this game, take control of it. So that almost means you could fill his field with garbage. Let's see.
I'll give it a shot.
Like, if I just had a bunch of 0 attack health creatures, some health creatures, and filled up his field, and then I held on to one character that even had 1 attack, that would work for a little bit. Let's see, what does this do?
I hope you like my invention.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
Battle cries trigger twice. Battle cry give your opponent bananas. It's probably not a terrible card.
Oh, if you're sure, I hope you like my invention.
Lifesteal do 1 damage to all minions.
The dark path is my destiny.
Copy your opponent's hero power. Interesting. Wish I could play that. Deal 1 damage to all minions for some lifesteal. And I'm not sure I specifically want him to have this guy.
Job done.
I should meet you.
For the Lich King. Who knows what secrets will uncover?
All realities, all dimensions are
Well, we've got a Reno Jackson and no duplicates, so at the very least that helps a little.
simple.
Are there a bunch of Paladin cards that could be negative or in any way have any kind of negative effect? His battle cry, I suppose, is triggering twice because of that character.
All dimensions are open to me.
Deal 8 damage randomly split amongst all 8 things. Divine Shield and equip a 5/3 Ashbringer. This is the right move.
I'll keep you alive to witness the end, Fordring.
There's a new line of dialogue. Here we go. Seriously? Alright, well, I imagine it's a little bit better to do this. Seriously? And somehow a Trap Soul is still around? That's the forever Trap Soul.
For justice.
There might be a way to get this to work, but I'm not super motivated to try too hard to get the Paladin victory when there's 6 other victories that are gonna take a lot of work. If you control peace, get taunt.
We're gonna be rich.
I should have attacked first before I did that. By the way, should have done that.
Reporting for duty.
So, one more last attempt, and then I think we're done with week 3 as far as it is. For a free expansion, I mean, it's kind of hard to make a complaint. I'm going to go ahead and delete this, so if people were wondering how to do a Murlocs based mid-range paladin or something like that. I don't know what particularly this was about. Actually, this does kind of seem mostly Murloc based. There's a deck I imported from online. Let's see. But for this case, I think if we choose Paladin and custom deck, and then we just type in attack :0 and Doomsayer and this and this that and that. Let's see. Can't attack would also be a good one. Let's see. So apparently you have to put in the apostrophe, proper spelling. Let's see. So can't attack. Can attack as normal this turn. Can't attack. Can't attack unless it's the only minion on the battlefield. Charge can't attack heroes this turn. Can't attack at the end of the turn, it does 8 damage. Charge can't attack heroes. So that's not too bad. Then the only thing I now need is some buffs. Let's see. Avenge, give my characters some buffs because they're gonna die. Maybe just give them a buff that way. Can we double an attack somewhere? I think that is one of his spells. We have change all minions attack to 1. That'd be worse. Eye for an eye. That'd be pretty bad too. We need probably equality and spreading madness. Equality and like we played it before. Consecration might also work. Where is it? Where is it? We could use the weapon too. That wouldn't be awful an idea. Let's not keep in anybody that has taunt. By the way, that would be a mistake. So get rid of shield bearer. And let's get rid of this one because it has the potential of giving him some characters. And here we go. Avenging Wrath. There. That's one of them. And I guess consecration is it's a weapon, it's a spell for the priest, isn't it? take that, I suppose. No, here's consecration right here. Okay. It wouldn't be terrible if we could silence some of our own characters. But whatever. Let's try this out. He still has plenty of characters that can defeat me. I'm just building a deck around the idea of not giving him any more.
Uther versus the Lich King.
I will fight with honor. Is it truly righteousness that
At the
drives
start of
you?
your turn,
I
turn
wonder.
this minions into 7. That was a mistake. That was a mistake card to play. So I should take that one out. But this is going to be the last game too.
Job's done. Job's done.
So ideally, these all fill up the field and he just starts destroying my characters, but I don't see a real reason why you'd even want to do that.
Is my destiny.
I need a few things to happen here, and that
Job's done.
he may just be smarter than that. He may not attack any of my characters, and
How long can this go on?
there we go. Let me cast a spell, summon a minion of the random cost. But see, he's got this buff that I'd forgotten about, and so that doesn't help.
Job's done.
And that doesn't help. So you can't pull off a trick there, which means I have no idea. Like, a lot of it just feels like get good. That's all it feels like. Like, you're just gonna have to get good, and you're gonna really have to struggle to get this $10 valued at $10 hero replacement. Like, maybe the idea is to buff up your cards and keep them alive so they can't kill them. So we tried Druid. I have no clue. We tried Hunter. I think I could struggle through Hunter and get it. We tried Mage. I have very little faith I'll ever get Mage done. Which, if I have very little faith I'm going to get any of them done, I'm probably not going to bother to to spend too much time on any of them at all. We tried Paladin. Not really certain how to do that, but probably could struggle through that. Priest definitely can be done. I just am going to have to get lucky. A lot of spells and quick damage possibly, and buffs. Something. Rogue has no spells, so you're just going to have to get lucky on that. Shaman worked with the Murlocs. Would Paladin work with the Murlocs? Maybe. Like, a Murloc deck might solve a lot of issues, because you'd only be giving very cheap things to them. Let's see. See what that would look like. I said this was going to be the last game, but maybe I'll play one more. It's not like we did a lot of them. So, a Murloc deck for the Paladin's not terrible because you can do certain things. Give a random Murloc in your hand +1 or +1. Change your ability to that. Get secrets. Got a better hero power, which you probably don't need. Deal 1 damage, charge, taunt, summon. It's always the same Murlocs pretty much. Heal. This. Adapt. Discover some more Murlocs. Board clear. And that. So, not a major difference to play Murlocs on Paladin. I used to play Murlocs on Paladin, it's just that my Paladin's already at level 60, so there was no reason to keep that. We'll give it a try. There's no real secret there, it's just Murlocs are cheap, Murlocs are easy. If you get lucky, you should succeed. But they're also weak, so trying to play Murlocs against somebody with effectively 60 health is not the greatest move.
Rank will not.
This guy won't buff up for him. Because he won't have any Murlocs to summon, he'll just get them. Escape, Getaway Kodo, or Redemption? I'm gonna go with Redemption. We'll see what happens. How that works.
Spirits, I will guide
I imagine
you.
it's just gonna make 2 of them. I'm gonna have to use both of these, but not a problem. Do I want this guy? Yep. And see, he's just not playing characters. So So all of a sudden now I'm kind of lucky.
Dark path is my destiny.
Play this. And then potentially give them all a health boost or divine shield. Let's see. Which would be better, to give them all a health boost or a divine shield? Let's do divine shield. Alright, this I can do 2 here. Or I could do 1 here. 1 here. 1 here.
The dark path is my destiny.
Just give you other Murlocs. Just gotta be careful not to kill things. Oh, I guess the part I didn't see here was he was sort of relying on being able to kill my characters. And now that he can't rely on that, he's suffering. Nope, that was not the card I wanted to play. That was most definitely not what I wanted to play. Oh well. I think we're so close to the victory anyways. It's not gonna matter. And see, 7th turn he plays this. It saves him for a little bit. But only a tiny amount. We do this. And everything's at 4. Kill that. And how are we gonna do this? Just one of these with one of these. Oh no, he is getting more powerful each time I do this. I'm literally gonna hand my entire hand over to him. I guess I don't have any reason to do any of that. I think I played poorly. I could do with something like Defile right now, or Consecrate, something to clear off these enemies, but I don't have anything like that. I do have this. And we'll see what happens to these Murlocs when everything is said and done. Like, we're so close. If I had just gotten one more hit. Charge. This is the most ironic hand minion reversal I've ever seen. Like, my wonderful, successful deck is now all in his control. Well, that's a lot more doable, though. That is certainly something where I feel like I could get that done in 5 or 6 attempts. But there is also a problem where I have streaming to do, regular streaming, so that's going to be my focus going forward. That's it for this special episode. Stay tuned if you're watching live. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.